Yo! Okay, look, before y'all say anything, man, I had a respirator test at work and I cannot have the big beard. So give me a weekend and we'll be back, guys. But let's get into some conversations, man. Travis Kelce and Jason Kelce has a podcast called New Heights, in which they had Kevin Hart and another actor, I forget his name, another actor who is a Chiefs fan, and they talk about the difference between the stadiums, fandom on their sides, how they see fandom on both sides. And we got a video, man. It's pretty freaking funny, man. And I wanted to share that with y'all today. Also, they talked to JD about Jalen Carter's spitting on Dak Prescott. And what did he say to the D-line? And something, hearing what he said, you might have to not even giving him they didn't really give him a suspension, but you kind of feel like he overpaid if you listen to what he said. Also, Brandon Graham weighs in on that moment and gives his take on what would have happened had he still been there. And it's probably like the same thing that I've been saying about the team right now, especially on the defensive side. So we're going to get into that as well. And Zadarius Smith, talked to the media about the differences or how impressed he is with how hard the Eagles work after coming off a Super Bowl win. We have Tank Bigsby, and Tank Bigsby, I think, he is a running back, but I think we got him mainly because of punt returns and kick returns, and he weighs in on his role on the team. So, let's get it. All right, so let's get into these interviews, man, where Zadarius Smith talked to the media and was kind of impressed with the way we work.
How would you briefly describe what you've observed, the identity of this defense that you're doing?
Hungry, man. Like I said, for a team to, win a Super Bowl last year, man, and to come back and to be going hard as they is now at practice, man, it shows a lot. And you can show what type of football team this really is.
How do you feel mentally? Coming in and they just come off a kind of insane game to open up the season, and now they're going to face the Kansas City Chiefs, who they beat in the Super Bowl.
How do I feel about it?
Yeah, is that a big spot for you to
Nah, man, you forget that I've been in the league 10 years now. Well, this is the 11th season, man. So I done saw it all except for the Super Bowl. But I done played the Chiefs a lot, throughout my career, man. So it's nothing new to me, man. I consider it as backyard football.
Yeah, he brings a lot of experience to this line, and with some of the guys that we have, as far as Nolan Smith, Nolan Smith and Jalix Hunt, they're sponges at this point, and we do kind of need a veteran presence, somebody who can make their voices heard, play well and make their voices heard, and I think he can be that person. Let's talk about Tank Bigsby. Tank Bigsby is coming here as a running back, kick return, punt returner, and he kind of talked about just kick return and punt returns. So I think that we're very, very comfortable with using A.J. Dillon as a second running back, but Tank Bigsby is here mainly just to return punts and kicks, which is fine by me because we just don't have one. Bretton Covey I don't trust, and we got wide receivers like Jahad Dotson taking kick returns and punt returns. That's unacceptable. So let's hear the interviews and what Tank Bigsby had to say about his position here in Philly.
A good kick return. Just getting downhill, making the guy miss, trying to hit it right now, hit it fast, and don't think about it. Don't tiptoe, don't do none of those things, just hit it. Because the way this kick return set up now is, you see a gap, you can hit it, you can crease it.
What do you like about the newish kickoff, and how do you feel like it works to your strengths?
Because it's like a big old run, really. You know, the defense, they right there, like O-line, and you know how the D-line right there, so like the way they engage. So it's like a big old run, big old zone run, and they run this way, you got opportunity to knife it. They head up, you can make a decision, make an arm tackle. So it's like a big run play now.
Were you expecting?
No, I don't feel like it's a bad thing. If he can get in the rotation as a running back and do well, main thing is do well as a running back. I have no problems with that. I'm actually very, very cool with that. So, you know, I'm glad to have him, man. We got him extra cheap. Some people don't like the pick, but we gave away a fifth round, a sixth round, man. That's like just hoping to find the diamond in the rough kind of picks. So we didn't give out much, and then he came in as a third rounder. So we didn't give out much to get him. So it's still a good pick in my mind. Okay, let's get into a little funny. Let's change it up a little bit and get a little funny. Like I said, Jason Kelce and Travis Kelce has the podcast in which they talked about the difference between Arrowhead and the Link. And they had a really funny interaction in which I'm going to show to you right now.
Much noise. Ah! Philly's like, hey, we got to keep this noise down because I got to tell this mother your mother.
You heard me?
You heard me?
You heard me? 23. We don't even say your names. We just say your numbers. We're so disrespectful. We don't say your last name. Philadelphia, we do research. We know what's going on in your family. We know the problems. Yeah. That's right. You don't have a dad.
Come on.
In all fairness, I think that's most cities these days. Arrowhead's not above that. I mean, we're friendly, nice people, and we like to get loud, but we're not above doing our research as well, you know, and really burrowing down like a tick and getting in there like, hey, 91. Hey, I understand your nephew's having a little trouble in school. I mean, it goes deep.
These guys are comedians and actors, and they kind of show why they're so funny, man. But, you know, that was the nicest way to be mean as far as Arrowhead. And I know a lot of people don't like coming to the Link because of the fans. And that's a good thing. I mean, we have home field advantage. It's a real home field advantage. You don't get no fans to come with us. You know what I'm saying? We travel well, and if you come to our stadium, it's known you're coming in dangerous territory, which makes it to where you got to hear boos. And some people don't play that well against boos. Some people play better with cheers. And we're coming out there to make it uncomfortable. You know what I'm saying? So you actually play 12 men. You know what I'm saying? The crowd and the 11 dudes that's on the field at the time you're playing. So I love that, man. I love it. Let's get into JD talking about Jalen Carter's interaction with the D-line when he came back.
Have to maybe talk to him a little bit, or
Nah, he knows.
afterwards, or-
He knows, and you know, it's just more of an understanding that he comes with, and just you know, like he's like, I made a dumb decision, and he's just like, I won't have it again, and you know, we believe that and we hold that, and I know like everybody in the D-line, we don't look at him like, you know, like it was a problem or anything, you know, it was just unfortunate the way it happened, but that's just what we dealt. But he came to us, he apologized. You don't really need no apology on the D-line. We already know what's going on. We're going to pick up the slack for him. But at the end of the day, I mean, I'm sure he was, you know, he felt like crap. Like anybody would feel like crap when you leave the team out like that. But at the end of the day, he's going to make up for it. I know he will. So he get ready to fix his week.
Yes. Apology, man. He felt horrible. I felt when he had the first interview that he did feel horrible, and it seemed kind of genuine to me. So yeah, I think he, you know, for everything that he got fined for, plus the game miss, I think this is something that he's really going to take a look at, and it could take a turn for people who think that they're going to come in there and agitate him to do something stupid. This might be him taking a turn to not get into those altercations. But like I said, man, it might have been, he might have got too much flack for it. You know, yes, it's spitting, it's nasty. You know what I'm saying? It was agitated. You it was provoked, and I think that should have been looked at. But, he can't let people provoke him like that into making those kind of moves. Let's get into Brandon Graham's take on this, man. Run the video.
I'm like, man, what happened? I see the replay because I had just got in. They say Jalen Carter kicked out, and then I heard all the boos and all that stuff. I was just like, man, what happened? You was having that much of a bad day, my boy? I came here to watch you, boy. Come on. Because I knew you were about to tear it up. I look at it like, man, I wish I was out there with him. Because more than likely, I'd have been right there with him talking my stuff just like him. I would have seen something at least to, like, come on, man, it ain't working. Yeah. Or I'd have been like, hey, what you doing? I don't even know if it would have even played out like that, because Dak would have had to say something to me. He wouldn't have had time to spit.
That is what I've been saying the whole time. The leadership to be like, oh, we ain't doing that, man. We need you on the field. That was not there when he was out there. It seemed like he was on the field by himself when doing what he did. Like, nobody paid attention to Jalen Carter at all. And I don't want to put that on Zach Bond, but we have to have somebody as a leader come up and be like, oh, we ain't doing that. You know what I'm saying? Don't worry about it. Oh, let's get them in the game. Just somebody got to come up there and control the chaos. It don't seem like we have that kind of person. So it's kind of everybody just kind of looking out for themselves as far as the, don't do that. So maybe Reed can do it. Zach Bond can do it. Jahai Campbell, I don't think so. With all the talent he got, man, he's still a rookie. So I don't think so right now, but maybe next year he can kind of move into that role. But Reed is a captain. I think that he could be able to, get people to listen to him, be a little more aggressive. Kind of like how they was asking for Jalen Hurts to do. We just can't have those in this year, man. Him missing games, and he ain't injured or nothing like that. Like, him being able to play and miss games is not something I feel like we can do right now. So that is all I got for you guys, man. Like, comment, subscribe, turn those post notifications on so you don't miss no video. And we out. Let's go Birds.